Alright, take two of this. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, I am back at Bellwood Engineer, and welcome to my Let's Play. Forgot, no more walkthroughs. Not since I found out the technical term for it. Ben 10 Alien Force Vilgax attacks. In terms of the entire Ben 10 video game roster, this is hands down the best one of them all. Yeah, you're probably not going to be able to find it at your local GameStop, but pretty much the first three Ben 10 games really set a very high bar for the games. Cosmic Destruction was alright. I didn't find it as enjoyable as Vilgax Attacks, but hey, I did a walkthrough on it. I'm planning on doing another one of it sometime this year, but hey, whatever. Now, if you don't know the story of Ben 10, a kid gets lucky, finds an alien wise that transforms him into 10 different aliens in the beginning, and it eventually snowballs to many other alien forms, so... And now you know... And he's being hunted down by this space pirate named Vilgax. Why space pirate? Because Metroid. Who's also voiced by Steven Blum. And that makes everything better.
Power up the null void projector.
Yes, Vilgax. Yes, Vilgax. Magnificent. Your big and scariness.
Manage the ground battle.
Already on my way, sir.
Cypher, take some backup with you.
Done, sir.
And Cypher, one more thing.
Pick up the milk while you're at it.
Bring me the head of Ben Tennyson.
Yeah, this was still in the era of loading the screen, so... Besides, this was like 2009. I guess you can forgive it. I guess. It looks like he punctured a lung or something from the look of it.
I meant to do that. You heard Vilgax. Spread out. Find Ben Tennyson.
Found him. Well, that wasn't very hard.
Looks like it's hero time.
Gumball?
Huh? Professor Paradox!
Greetings all. Good to see you again. Or should I say in the future, it will be good to have seen you before. Time travel can make verb tenses so very confusing. When are we now, anyway?
Vilgax is invading the Earth.
July 2014.
Ah, splendid. Then I'm just in time to warn you that now is not the right time to use Alien X.
Why the hell not?
Professor? Where did he go?
You mean...
And that's how the game begins. You can't use God mode.
We've got to
I'm
do
disappointed.
Any time now, Tennyson. We'll be able to defend more ground if we split up. Go!
Yep, that's literally how the game starts. We are forbidden from using God mode. Thanks, Paradox. Any case, this is actually one of the best looking Ben 10 games to date. I mean, certainly a lot better than the Omniverse games, and the TV show for that matter.
To activate the currently selected alien form.
Okay. Well, pretty much the controls are X and Y to attack, A to jump, B is to guard, and hit the right and left bumper to switch between aliens. At the start of the game, you have 10 aliens. Thank you. Like, seriously, is that so hard to get with these games? 10 aliens? Ben 10? I mean, I know they have a lot more, but still.
Y for heavy attacks. Right trigger is your special move. Use them together to perform different combos.
Okay, so to activate your Omnitrix, hit the right stick, and you transform into your different aliens. Now, I feel like there's something in terms of speed that's going on with the characters. Obviously, Humongousaur is the slowest but more powerful. But like Big Chill and Swampfire are the intermediates, while Spider Monkey just Spider Monkey is the fastest character. So yeah, and to get yourself out of the alien form, press the right stick again. So just switch over to Spider Monkey. And I know the character models can look iffy at times, but again, it's better than Omniverse. I don't even know what the hell they were doing. Honestly, I can tell you how much hype there was for Omniverse. Hell, it got to the point where even I was hyped over it. And I usually don't get hyped over anything. Even when Arkham City was announced, I wasn't that hyped. I'm like, oh, they're gonna bomb it. Because, you know, after a while, you just, you know, you grow numb to the fact that, oh, it's a new superhero game. Whoa. And the same thing was my reaction with Injustice Gods Among Us. Being perfectly honest, when I first saw that game, I thought it was a fan hack. I thought a lot of stuff was a fan hack.
Try destroying it with Humongousaur.
Speaking of fan hacks, if you're expecting me to play any of the Pokemon fan hack games, no, I'm not. Did that police officer just see me change? Oh, we gotta wipe him out. Come here. Damn you, invisible walls. No, but as I was saying, I'm not playing any Pokemon fan hacks because every time I attempt to do so, I usually get a virus on my computer, which results in me having to reboot my system from the ground up and whatnot. You know, we've all been there. We all had to reboot our systems once or twice. For me, every time I try to do something special, it's all the
It
time.
looks too dangerous to cross. You should find a way to shut off the power.
I hate my luck. Any case, those plumber badges, because they look like an Omnitrix, so plumber badge. The red ones pertain to your health, while the green ones pertain to your energy meter, which we use for your super attack by pressing the right trigger. I was gonna say the RT button, but that's not really a button when you think about it. So switch over to Big Chill. No, wait. Spider Monkey needs to... The other way. There we go. Spider Monkey needs to climb up here. Speaking of his name, Spider Monkey, why the hell can't he, you know, just regularly crawl on walls? Oh, by the way, every time you collect one of these... Damn! Missed it. Ah, whatever. I can get it on when I go up there. Every time you go on one of these, collect one of these Omnitrix plumber badge pieces thing, you basically, I like that attention to detail where from the TV show, they thought Alien X was so powerful that they, you know, Ben just couldn't have free control of it. So Kevin made this key system to prevent Ben from accidentally changing into Alien X. That's pretty much what the keys are. But no, you do not unlock Alien X, just like in Cosmic Destruction, where you do not unlock the ultimate forms. I mean, I can get it for this game, like what the hell can Alien X really do? But in Cosmic Destruction, you know, it was built up for the ultimate forms. If I don't have the ultimate forms, I'm just playing a horrible hash of a Ben 10 game, pretty much. Any case, I'm pretty much neglecting where I have to go now, so let's get serious and continue. Oh, that's weird. There's usually something to climb. Did the game just screw me over? That's a legitimate question. If not, then, future me, feel free to cut out. Maybe I have to go over here again. No? Of course. I'm sorry. Usually where the rubble is where you're not supposed to go. That's usually how it works in children's games. But, hey, no. Alright, let's turn in... Oh, well, that was a waste of time.
He can climb pipes, giving you the ability to reach heights you otherwise can't.
Any case, while I was on the topic of Omniverse, emphasis on was, did they fire the guy who was originally making the character designs to the Alien Force and Ultimate Alien series? I mean, seriously, it does not... Like, we have Ben, who actually does look like he's 16 going on 17 right now, and then the Omniverse series looks like he de-aged. I mean, I know that's pretty much the story of Ben 10. It's pretty much a child in a man's... in pretty much a man's body. But seriously. And then Kevin looks like a caveman. Gwen, I really can't even, I really can't even tell what she even looks like. I don't know, one of those geeky high school teens, I guess? Or is this entire thing supposed to be taking place in a different universe? Because that's a cop-out if I ever heard one. Alright, so Big Jill's big ability, no pun intended, is that he can glide. And when he's blocking, he can also freeze enemies. So that's helpful. I picked the wrong one. Sorry, I wasn't looking. Alright, and Humongousaur is pretty much the interaction phase where you just open doors and whatnot. You know, because doing something sophisticated with a big character is a no-no. No, seriously, that's pretty much how it is in these games. I mean, seriously, Bane from the Batman universe. Well, not really the Batman, because that's its own separate TV show. But Bane from Batman is the smartest Batman villain ever. He is the only one who figured out that Bruce Wayne is Batman. And in the Asylum, he was treated like, oh, brute force? Well, I'm just gonna ram into everything. Did that work? No. Did that work? No. I hurt yet? No. Like, seriously. I know I said that with pretty much minimalistic emotion, but still. I don't know why I emphasized emotion there. Like, emotion! By the way, I also love this, little GIF right here. Well, not really GIF, but still. Yeah, that's right. If you decide to take that elevator, you get to hear the old Ben 10 theme song. Honestly, I do like it, but I really want that power-up, so we're gonna have to hear it one more time. Okay. Aw, man. I cannot tell you how many flashbacks I'm getting of the old show from that. Because, believe it or not, I was one of the few, probably one of the few people who caught Ben 10 on its actual first air date, I guess you can say. And, you know, I guess my experience with it just pretty much snowballed, because, like, all my friends and I pretty much enjoyed the show, but then it stopped, for obvious reasons. Yeah, it's called getting old. Earthquake, one of my favorite wait a minute. Are I not supposed to have that? Oh, wait, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, thank God. The pause button today on my Xbox is being, like, the ultimate enemy. Wasn't there actually a DVD of Ben 10 called The Ultimate Enemy? I don't know. I never bought any DVDs. I only bought... Well, I didn't really buy any of the merchandise. All I bought was the video games. You know, something to take my mind off stuff.
Like
Any case...
Switch to Brainstorm and see if you can
Brainstorm. There's a character I don't use at all in this video game. I mean, like, seriously, who wants to play the nerd? Alright, I'm the cool guy, you are the homeless guy. I am the geek. Wait, what? Oh, wait, screw that up. I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy making fun. Oh, damn it. Alright, so basically for the brainstorm... Seriously, it changes? Huh, who knew? In any case, for the brainstorm section, all you have to wait for is a green light to come up under the spinning to high... Why do I keep doing that? Okay, this is not as hard as I'm making it look. There. God. This one is. There we go. In any case, with that one, all you have to do is hit the A button when the, whatchamacallit. Hit the A button when the green thing hits the red line, and then when the blue wavy line hits the green thing, press the A button again. But in any case, as I was saying earlier, I'll be the cool guy, you be the D-bag, and I'll be the... all that's left is geek. I'll be the guy that co-commentates. Like, seriously, I'd rather be that than the nerd. Just switching to Swamp Fire because he has a double jump. Well, so does Big Chill, but Swamp Fire's double jump actually goes a bit further. In any case, are we in a... whatchamacallit? Are we in a... I'm about to say a sane asylum. I was about to... Yeah. Bleh. What I meant to say was, are we in a missile silo? Sane asylum. I've been playing too much of the asylum lately. And I've been watching... Oh, come on! I was gonna say I was watching too much medieval playthroughs. That game's actually really, really good. I should really think of... Wait a minute! Ah, what is wrong with me today? Jeez. I'm sorry, I just get so easily distracted sometimes. What's that you say, Nixon? I have to switch to the Humongousaur because for some reason the other alien... Because Swamp Fire just doesn't feel like lighting things on fire. My enemies, on the other hand? Hell yeah! Yeah, totally what I wanted to see. Humongousaur's butt. Living the dream! But I do gotta admit, they did put a lot of attention to detail. Like, if you look at Humongousaur's arm, you can actually see, like, the individual skin fibers and whatnot. And for 2009 standards, that's pretty damn awesome. I mean, you know, it's not as cool as Castlevania Symphony of the Night, but it's pretty cool. Well, actually, they don't have stuff like that in Castlevania Symphony of the Night, mainly because it's such an old game. By the way, I think if you're a Humongousaur, this thing starts... Yeah, if you're a Humongousaur, that entire platform starts falling apart at the seams. In any case, here's the time to show off Chromastone. Chromastone's actually not that useful in this game, believe it or not. It's actually one of Ben's most powerful aliens in the TV show, but ironically, they pretty much shifted them aside. Especially when, you know, this game is technically taking place where, you know, but, you know, it's not really a spoiler, but if you watch the TV show, then you know that Chromastone was actually shipped out for Diamond Head Mark II. I call him Mark II because, screw it. By the way, unlike the first two games, if you shift out of your alien form, you know, the damage is still sustained. I think that was, like, something in Alien Force that Ben mentioned. The Humongousaurus scraped his knee. When I turned back to myself, my knee was still scraped or something like that. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, if I'm playing as this Persona guy, then no, I'm not talking about the game series. If I'm playing as this alternate Persona, then, and I'm inside that body, how come I'm not able to feel pain? That'd pretty much be like a godlike power, don't you think? Any case, thank you, Max.
Double jump and press the B button to fire a web. Multiple grapples can be linked together by firing a web shot while falling.
Thinking back, actually, I did have a friend whose name was Max. Had a real smart mouth on him. Any case, to activate Spider Monkey's web ability, you actually have to be in midair and press the B button. You don't have to continuously jump. Excuse me. You don't have to continuously jump for it, but you know, you just have to be in midair, or else Spider Monkey will start blocking. Ah, missed it. There we go. Press the A button when you're near the red line, and then the white button when you're near the green thingamawhat's-it. Enter pin, this one is fairly self-explanatory. Just watch where, you know, the green thing lights up. 4, 7, 1, 2, 8. I think I entered that in wrong. Oh no, it's good. Of course. Nothing's even like blocking it or anything. Why is it broken? It's a good thing Ben didn't break his knees on the way down. Seriously, that was a pretty long fall. Ah! Stupid double jumping platforms. Any case, here's Goop. I believe Goop's entire body is made out of acid. Or not acid. I don't know. In the show, it was very weird to tell whether Goop had an acid ability or not. Especially in most of the times where he melted an enemy's armor, and the other time where he just suffocated somebody. No, I don't really know if he suffocated somebody, but I remember he latched onto a person. I can't remember if there was actually any suffocating involved. Any case, if you're wondering, yeah, there's a block button in this game. No, I'm not going to use it because it only lessens the damage slightly. I'd rather fully avoid damage than knock it out slightly. I don't know. That's just my way. It's my way. Chowder. Yeah, I also was watching Chowder too, but that's a story for another day. I will say this though, my father and I did get a few laughs out of that show. Yeah. Good high school days. Is this supposed to be tricky? This would be tricky for an embryo. Seriously, a toddler looks at this and like, oh okay, I just have to walk. You know what's tricky? That section in Metal Gear Solid 1 where it's pretty much this, but instead the laser beams are actually invisible and you need the thermal goggles. Now, believe it or not, there is a way that you can see the lasers when they're passing by, but you have to have damn good eyes to see that. Thank God I have those damn good eyes. No, I'm not even like pulling anyone's leg here. There is a way you can see it without the thermal goggles, but it pretty much gives you like maximum eye strain. I'm not even joking. Of course. Release. Spider Monkey. And here's another key. Now, do not worry about this. And by that I mean like that I'm talking about the power-ups. If you do not collect them all in a single level, don't worry. It will carry over to the next. Because if they didn't, I'd be pretty mad. Like, I have to 100% this entire game just to get all my power-ups? Well, actually, that is, like, the rules of the game. You kind of do have to do that, but my point still stands. Now, actually, since I am Big Chill and... Well, actually, there was a Big Chill oriented, well, I guess we can talk about that. It'll save me something to talk about for the next part. Big Chill, I'm not entirely sure of this. I have to watch the show again. But I think they stated Big Chill was a female. Yeah. I guess it's as good as mine, guys. Because I think there was an episode where Ben was, you know, had these mood swings like your wife does when she's pregnant. And, you know, I think at the end of the episode it gave birth? I don't know. It's been a while. You know, those were one of the episodes where like, huh? What the hell? By the way, Big Chill's also the second slowest character in this entire game. the slowest being Humongosaur, when for some reason he's not pushing an object. I mean, seriously, Humongosaur's like the second fastest character in the game when he's pushing an object. Then, without him, he's slow as crap. Oop. Ah. I don't know what happened there. I was mashing the B button. One more time. Ah. And now the double jump stops working? Usually I get that in my first try. I don't know why this time is so different. I could have probably made it there without doing that. When is the Hunter x Hunter manga coming on? Coming out again? June? I'm sorry. I'm just like saying. No Team 4-star pun intended, but I'm really curious, so I can get back into that. And now it starts raining all of a sudden. And this is like terrible rain graphics, by the way. I'm serious. It looks like 1,000 needles are falling from the sky. Now let's turn into Jeffrey. Jeffrey. I'm sorry. I was watching Ultimate Alien. Jet Ray. By the way, if you're wondering why I'm not using my special those kind of attacks, I don't know. The right trigger never really occurs to me when I'm playing Xbox video games, unless they're, you know, the early Naruto games. By early Naruto, I mean like the early 3D Naruto games. And no, I'm not talking about the Storm series. I'm talking about the Raiden Ninja / Broken Bond games. I did do a walkthrough on those games, and you can go right ahead to check them out. I have no regrets on those. They can stay up for as long as they want. Wait, all my videos have opinions now? Oh wow, these stages actually last a bit longer than I thought. Well, that's actually a good thing. Okay. My controller vibrated, which means I hit the ground pretty hard. Oh wait, I died? I didn't even realize that. I thought the cutscene was starting. Huh. Let's try that again.
Earth as you know it will no longer exist.
Why not?
The new age of Vilgax has begun.
The age of Steven Blum!
Why do you
Actually, funny story. Steven Blum was at a Legend of Korra panel because he plays one of the main villains in Legend of Korra. Well, first season villains, anyways. And he goes off. I don't know if he's actually like, well, not really ranting per se. More like calling the creators of it out, like saying, well, "Why are we the ones that get shafted and whatnot?" Steven Blum and another guy. Don't remember the other guy, but you know, it pretty much went on like that for a few minutes. It's like, oh, I forget the payoff joke was like, oh, okay, well then I'll just skedaddle or something like that. I don't know. You really have to watch that panel in order to understand what I'm saying. In any case, boss against Siphon, I guess. It's not really a boss against Siphon, and it's what Siphon creates that's the boss. Man, that thing was really been wanting to tip over.
Surrender, Ben 10, and Vilgax may just
He's Vilgax, for crying out loud. He hates me! By the way, Siphon, brush your freaking teeth.
Your days as a hero are over, Omnitrix bearer.
Ugh. In any case, Siphon, very, very, very easy. If you're not caught at point-blank range. He does have a shield, as you can probably see there. I recommend that you turn into something that can shoot. Well, yeah, pretty much something that can shoot, so that in case, you know, he does something like that, and he does the missile strike, and, well, actually, if he does a missile strike, then you gotta move. But pretty much turn into something that can shoot. For some reason, that will do the most damage against Siphon. Don't ask. It just does. But yeah, and plus this is also a kids game boss, so he's not that hard by default. By the way, I have no idea what those white orbs do. Any case, I say Chroma Stone is probably like the third fastest character in this game. I don't know what caused me to say that, but you know, it just feels that way. I mean, well, maybe fourth because Swampfire feels a bit faster than he does. And then again, Chroma Stone also feels like a rehash of Swampfire, so...
This isn't good. Think you won? Vilgax still reigns supreme!
I thought it was gonna shoot Vilgax's ship for a minute there.
It's time for your just desserts!
Wasn't this a villain in Omniverse? I don't know. I watched so few episodes of Omniverse that I don't even remember. Any case, for the Mr. Slushy boss. Sounds so fruity. No pun intended. You don't want to actually get all close and personal with it, I just remembered. Stay at a distance and use Swampfire's fireballs. They actually do residual damage to it, I just remembered. And you can say, well, what about Big Chill's Freeze Blast? No, not really. So I can pretty much whittle this boss down without even getting up close and personal. Honestly, I don't really like that when it comes to fights. It's either, you know, strategic fights or close combat fights. I think you can tell which one's my favorite. Because I literally, like, pretty much just stated that. But, yeah, this boss isn't too hard. It's just having the fire hit him is the problem. Because this game kind of has a disjointed hitbox, and it is indeed glaring. But it also is one of the best looking Ben 10 games, so... give and take, I guess. Damn! Being perfectly honest, I just realized this, but how did he get so big? I don't know why I just realized it. I don't know why they added that in. Why bother transforming into a brainstorm? What can he really do? By the way, why didn't they include Way Big? I'm just saying. I know it's a broken character, but still. They included Upchuck in the DS version of Ben 10 Protector of Earth. Well, it's technically a screen nuke, but still, he's there. Oh, great, Albedo's coming back!
Hey, what's wrong with the Omnitrix? I can't get at my aliens anymore.
That's because it's powered down to reboot, silly.
Azimuth.
You know, that does make sense, rather than the other Ben 10 games.
So you did.
It has to reboot because I've been using the crap out of it all this time. Makes sense.
Changes in a row. You're going to break it.
But the Earth is being invaded.
Just as I thought. The Omnitrix needs time to recharge before you'll have access to all your aliens again.
Oh, man.
Don't make me sorry I chose you, Ben Tennyson.
But...
We'll be...
Looks like Ben was actually about to slap Azimuth in his face. Like, huh? Never mind.
Glad you're okay. We've been looking all over town for you.
we've got a real problem, guys. The Omnitrix
Is the least of your concerns, I'm afraid.
Professor Paradox? You're back.
Dude, do you always have to sneak up on us like that?
Maybe you can help us defeat Vilgax.
Oh, didn't I tell you before? It's far too late to save the Earth.
What?
Fortunately, though, it is never
Apocalypse
too late.
Now. Wasn't that a movie?
There, that ought to do it.
Nothing happened.
We haven't even moved.
In space, no. But in time...
Look!
Wouldn't they already be gone if you moved through time? Putting that out there.
You sent us into the past.
Precisely. To hopefully prevent this terrible catastrophe from ever having happened.
Sweet.
What do we do now?
Why, I suggest you start with exactly what your Grandpa Max told you to do.
But he's been on a top secret assignment in outer space and hasn't told us anything.
Yet.
Ben, if you're receiving this message, I just left the Earth on a secret mission.
Just left?
Shh! Encrypted distress messages are coming in from plumbers all over the galaxy. There's some big trouble brewing out there, Ben, and I've got to find out what it is. I may need your help. Round up Kevin and your cousin Gwen, and meet me at the site of the first distress message, the planet Vulpin.
That's Wildmutt's home planet. Cool. Bingo. What do you want, a prize or something?
How are we supposed to get there?
I know.
By teleportation, yeah.
Here, boy!
It's a good thing Julie just let me have him tonight.
Good boy, ship. All aboard! Does anybody know how to drive this thing?
Alright, well, ship sections are your basic shooters. I will not be doing them because they're boring as hell. I will tell you in case you want to get an achievement for it, which I don't think there is. Alright, special move is launching rockets. And you can shoot with the X button, and you can hold down a shot to charge it up so it can be more devastating. Or, in case you don't want to do any of this, press LT, skip the level. Yeah! Easiest way to do it, guys. And he just suddenly just starts to pick up the pace. Sadly, you have to watch that animation every time, you know, you want to go to a new world, so... I can't do it.